I have got some ghost stories for you.
I come home from the gym and the chairs are all stacked upside down, like a very intricate stack.
There was a werewolf on our porch swing holding one of our kittens. The pen was all busted open and there is blood everywhere.
There's like somebody standing in the middle of the bed with their finger pushing straight up on the canopy, like a tent pole. But there's nothing there, and I laid in bed like a little kid. I pulled the covers up over my eyes.
This little boy told paranormal investigators, apparently my grandfather came back from the dead to harass a toddler.
So that is my ghost story.
Hi, and welcome to Haunted AF, the podcast of real ghost stories told by real people. We are your hosts. I'm Julie Fisk.
And I'm Rebecca Black.
Coming up, we've got so much stuff.
Yay!
So many great stories.
Love it.
We're going to interview somebody whose ghost video just went viral.
Yay.
We've got two dudes who are living in a haunted house, and we've got UFO footage.
Oh,
We've got a UFO video.
I love it. Yes. But first, before we do all of that, we got to say hello to our new patrons, Chandra Belt, Betty Land, Lisa Matanis, Emily Emmons. Yeah, I got that right. Oh my God, I got them all right.
You did.
And
Well, there are a few more. There are a few more. You might screw these up. Let's give that. We'll cross our fingers.
I got excited too soon. Also, Robin Thompson's Lana Leeski.
Oh, you got that one. That was a hard one.
Yes. Wayne Christie, who all became annual patrons. Thank you very much. Remember, you save money that way by being an annual patron. We're posting new content every week during our Patreon pregame. So find that at patreon.com/hauntedaf.
There are just a few too many R's in there.
Right.
Yeah. First, we have a couple of updates to get to. We got this one from Jill. She says, "Hi, I heard y'all talking recently about the waterfall of birds video where a flock of blackbirds fall out of the sky.
Mhm.
Well, one day during quarantine, I was driving around White Rock Lake and I came upon a mass of dead flat birds.
What?
It was bizarre, so I took photos. Hope you like them.
Oh my gosh, I need to see those pictures
Let me show you.
right
And
now.
she's not kidding. They're flat. They are
like have been run over by
completely-
something.
Yes, it is so bizarre. Oh, wait. I can't find the pictures. I've got pictures from the drag queen brunch that I went to this
Well,
weekend.
that's important too.
Damn it. I pulled these damn things up. Where the are they? Where are my damn flat birds, Rebecca? The mother damn blackbirds.
This should be the pregame because it's so funny. You straight up went, oh, Casey Kasem and dead dog. And by the way, I know we say this all the time. If you haven't seen that video or listen to that audio, you need to. Julie literally is reenacting it for you right now.
I'm not even exaggerating. So here they are. Look at that.
Oh my God.
They're
They're
literal
like pulverized and like into the ground
grease
flat.
smears. Yes.
Like it's like a flatbird tour.
It's your tour of flat birds.
What do you think that could be?
I have no idea, but thank you, Jill, for sharing that.
So we got this story from Stephanie. She says, I was listening to the podcast before I went into Kroger. I got what I needed and then had to use the potty. Well, when I was finished with my business, I stood up and heard a sound that scared the shut out of me.
The what?
I think she means shit. It's misspelled. But I like to read them verbatim. Scared the shut out of me. I then realized it was the automatic flusher. I immediately thought I had to tell y'all.
Can I just say, though, I hate it when it flushes on me like
Same.
that.
Oh my gosh, it's the word. The splashback? No,
Oh,
thank you. I
it's
do not want
terrible.
toilet water on my butt.
Okay, so we recently shared this video from Joey and Amy Radke. And if you haven't seen it yet, go to Haunted AF episode 8, season 7, and check this out because we've got Joey on the phone. First of all, Joey, how did that feel for you to see this video of your own home and your
Right.
own cats, like all of a sudden just going all over the world?
It's pretty crazy, actually. It took off pretty quick.
So Joey and Amy live in, is it Shakopee, Minnesota?
Shakopee.
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 I knew I'd screw that up. And
Oh, no, you're okay.
so how long have you lived in this house?
Probably a little over 2 years.
Has anything happened prior to this moment?
So in the video there, you see that form and walk from right to left.
Right.
That is my wife's office, and that room is always cold for absolutely no reason. Like she has a space heater in there. Our oldest had a friend over. They were in our basement playing video games, and he heard banging outside the door. Right. He opened the door and he said that there was a laundry basket, and the front of it was levitated off the ground on its own.
Ooh, whoa.
And it was going back and forth and banging up against the door frame of our youngest room.
Like he actually
he said
saw the basket levitating and hitting.
him and his friend both physically saw it.
Wow.
This is before I saw that video. So, of course, I was like, sure, dude. You know? But then after I saw the video, I'm like, I believe you 110%.
The article, the Lad Bible article, said that you had been told beforehand that the house had demons or something. Who had said that?
It was one of the previous tenants. She would say that there was not good stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
I took it with a grain of salt.
To me, it looked like it was growing in size as it was passing through your hallway. Like at first it was just legs to me, and then it gradually got bigger and bigger into this like thing.
Yeah, and what that is, what others have told me, that it's physically forming.
Oh my God.
So
as you're looking at
that's it. It's forming. So that's the bottom half of it as you see it walking.
Uh-huh.
And you can see two legs move.
My favorite part is how the cats are reacting to it. Like the cats are very clearly seeing
they see something, yeah,
and running from it.
Yeah.
There was a woman that passed away in our bedroom before we moved in. She owned the house many, many years ago. I think that's who that is.
Do you have any plans on, are you going to maybe smudge the house or
just live with it?
Or are you comfortable with
Yeah,
it?
Well, we're actually moving.
Well,
no,
didn't
not
that
due
just
to
work
this.
out perfectly?
Right. Not due to this.
Well, that can stir it up. That always
Sure.
seems to stir up activity.
Maybe
You know,
it's sad you're leaving.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't think it's anything evil. Lately, we've been finding coins in random spots, like quarters.
That's interesting.
No kidding.
Like an old dollar coin just showed up on the couch upstairs next to my wife when she was sitting there.
While she was sitting there?
Yeah, she just turned and there was a dollar coin right there.
Oh, Granny.
I know. Oh, she's leaving you birthday money.
Right. And then on the bathroom floor, there was a quarter just randomly laying there.
That's pretty sweet.
I kind of like that.
But non-threatening.
Yeah. I need a money
No,
ghost.
definitely not threatening by any means.
Well, Joey, good luck in your move and good luck selling this house. I hope
Thank
you
you.
find a really sweet family.
Right, that's going to take care of your ghost granny.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
You will enjoy the little
Take good
the
care of her.
coins.
The treats that she leaves around the house.
Yeah.
I like these kinds of ghost
I do
stories.
too.
Joey, thank you so much. I know you were busy today, so we really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you. You guys take care. Have a great day.
So you have to wonder, when Joey sells this house, do you think they're going to mention any of this to the new buyers?
I don't know, because I don't think you legally have to mention a ghost.
Right. I think like murders or stuff like
sure.
that, but a
Maybe even a
ghost-
death in the house, but that's about it, right?
Yeah, there's like an area in New York that you legally have to tell them if the house is super haunted, but not most places. I don't think you have to.
So we just got this story from Sarah. Recently found your podcast through Real Life Ghost Stories podcast.
Thank you so much. We are still getting listeners from the Real Life Ghost Stories podcast. So
Love it. Thank you. You remind me of me and my best friends when we get together. That's like exactly what we're going for.
Yep.
When I was a baby, the first house I lived in with my family was in the foothills of Southern California. I don't remember it at all because it was totaled in the 1994 Northridge earthquake and we were forced to move out.
Wow.
My mom tells me that she used to hear voices coming from the nursery. The time of day didn't really matter because she would hear them in the middle of the day as well as at night. I would be in my crib and she would hear movement and voices in the room. Sometimes she would go in there to check on me and I would be awake and looking like I was having a conversation. The strangest thing to me is that my mom says I was never scared and absolutely loved that nursery. Sometimes she tried to take me out of the room, but I'd cry because I just wanted to be left in there. Apparently, I loved the company of my ghostly friends. Now that I'm an adult, I look back on all the creepy things I've experienced in my life and wonder if it all started because of that nursery and whatever was in there with me. Sarah.
Dang. I
Woo.
wonder if they followed her.
I mean, maybe she just has that like empath, whatever. And so everywhere she goes, she finds something.
Ooh.
That's even better, right?
Yeah, I'm going with that one. This story comes from Megan, who says, in the first episode of this season, Julie said she has to remember who she is when she wakes up sometimes.
Ooh.
I haven't had that experience, but my husband has. He doesn't just have to remember who he is. He has to remember that he's human and walks on two legs.
What?
Okay.
Holy crap.
I found out about 2 weeks after we moved in together. I started having these really vivid dreams that I was turning into a wolf. I thought it was super cool, so I told my husband about it. He was like, so what? I've been having those dreams all my life.
No way.
I guess it's a lifelong thing for him, to the point where he will occasionally wake up and think he walks on all fours. He has to remember that he's not a wolf. Yeah.
Has she ever caught him like in the act, waking up, walking around on all fours?
No, but listen to this. I was never alone in my dreams. There was always someone else with me.
His pack.
I think it's the two of
Oh
them.
my God. They're
I think-
wolf people
She
in another
says-
life.
She says, do you believe in dream sharing?
I don't know. I've never heard of dream sharing.
I have shared a dream with a roommate before
At the same time?
where I woke up and I went into the kitchen. I said, I just dreamt we were at the weirdest party. She was like, shut up. I did too. And we started comparing notes when we were having what we thought at the time was the same dream.
Right.
So I do believe in it, but I've never heard of something like this where you're having this weird.
That is freaking awesome.
I think it's kind of romantic.
Same. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God, he loves you so much in werewolf times too.
Yeah. So now he's going to turn you into a werewolf.
I
It's all-
know. It's really kind of sweet.
I love it.
I
Okay.
also
So
want to experience a dream share.
guys, let us know if this sounds familiar to you in any aspect. Do you ever dream you're an animal? Do you ever have to remember that you're not an animal when you wake up?
Oh, that's so cool.
Or have you shared dreams? hauntedafpodcast@gmail.com. So Megan says, since I'm writing, do you want a live pet of the week story?
Okay.
So we're changing this one up just a little bit because we don't have a dead pet story to share.
Live pet
Here.
of the week.
Why don't you read Megan's story?
Yeah, so I was folding laundry, which is usually my cat's favorite game. My cat walked into the room right by my leg, crouching kind of oddly, looking around like he was nervous, and went straight under the bed. Might sound like normal behavior for a cat, but not mine. I thought it was weird, so I kneeled down to peek under the bed, but he wasn't there.
Ooh.
I turned around and he was sound asleep in his bed in the closet behind me. I can't explain it. He could not have somehow snuck around me and gotten settled into his bed that fast.
I wonder, could it be a pet from beforehand?
She said she saw him though, like go under
Maybe there's a portal under the bed.
the cat portal. I want to visit that portal. I want a cat portal. Right? That sounds amazing. Okay, so she's got one more. She says, my husband and I were sleep training our daughter when she was 4 months old. I was sitting by her crib, shushing her, and right after I stopped, I swear I heard someone shushing from the other side of her crib.
Ooh.
There was no one in there, and my daughter was too little to make that sound. It was probably just an echo, right? Thanks, and love your podcast. It's always the first podcast I check for new episodes. From Megan and Austin.
Thank you, Megan. 3 good stories. Woo!
Amen.
Also, got this one from Stephanie, who filmed something wild on a cruise ship recently, okay? She says, I was on a Carnival cruise to Cozumel and Costa Maya. So this happened off the Gulf of Mexico. I was sitting on my balcony at midnight on March 4th in hopes of seeing a shark, jellyfish, or something in the ocean, but I found nothing. So I started stargazing and saw what I thought was an airplane. Then it started moving in crazy directions and also disappearing and reappearing. This thing would fly as low as the water, then zoom right back up. The next day on the ship, I was all excited to share with my friends, and they thought I was crazy, of course. But at a bar on the ship, I heard somebody say they saw something in the sky. I showed him the video, and he said, yes, he had also seen it.
Yeah.
What's strange is my friend sent me a YouTube video of a ship captain who captured something similar, but it was during the daytime.
Ooh.
Like, I'm a little nervous to share more UFO videos because we shared a really great one this week. Looked like this thing like about to land in Oak Cliff, Texas. And
no, it did not.
It did to me.
It did not. You fell for it. Oh my God. I'm so glad you brought this up because I literally was like, that's a light post.
Tell me what that is, y'all.
Well, okay.
And I am from East Dallas. Like, I grew up in East Dallas, and they are the older lampposts or whatever, and they're really common over in that neck of the woods. So as soon as I saw it, I knew that's what it was.
Oh my God. It looks like War of the Worlds. Like, they're so big.
It does.
They're so
and
big.
I wish it was, but it's just not.
So the first time I saw it, and I don't know if you listened to it with the audio, because the guy who was filming
actually.
The guy who's filming it is like, what the you know, that's a UFO. Like, he's all about it. So when you watch it like that, it's like, holy shit. So I shared it and I tagged all the local weathermen.
Which I loved.
Yeah. One of them, David Finfrock. God love him. He's amazing. And he was like, that's a lamppost. Like,
which is hilarious.
Dumbass. Was so implied in that tweet. and somebody had already said that. And I was like, no. You can see a lamppost underneath it because you can. There is a lamppost.
There is one in the video.
Yeah,
you're absolutely
like,
right.
You can see this. And this is way taller. And then she sent me actual photos of these, what you're talking about.
Yeah. And you were like, oh yeah, it's a lamppost.
Yeah. I was like, okay, now I see it. And now I feel like an idiot. But this is proof. We will own it when we're wrong. Okay? We get it. I get it. I can be duped.
Yeah,
it
happens to the best of us, unfortunately. So our next story comes from Beth in Suffolk. I don't know if I'm sounding that. Suffolk. I'm putting the L in the wrong place. Suffolk.
I'll give it to you.
Suffolk County in the UK. When our mom was alive, she used to rummage through my sister's bin in her room to check to see if she was eating junk food, like candies and crisps. When she did this, she tended to leave the rubbish on the floor and the bin on its side as she was annoyed at my sister for eating junk food.
Damn, Mom.
I know, right? Hardcore. My sister would come home and find stuff all over the place. Mom was a little overprotective and didn't like us eating bad food. Most parents don't, so I get that. My sister was in the bathroom the other day when she heard all this rustling coming from her room. She was a little bit freaked out, so she went to investigate. When she got to her room, she found the bin on its side with all her rubbish all over the floor. I asked her if she had any junk food packets in the bin, and she said, yeah, some crisp packets. She can't explain it. I don't know. Maybe Mom was checking up on her? From Beth.
Mom, chill.
I know, right? Let her have some crisps.
Potato chips.
They ain't gonna kill her.
No, goodness. Okay, so it's time to talk about JB.
Yay.
I've been talking to this man forever. Okay, no, for like a week and a half.
Love it.
And I legit have a crush on JB, and I think all of you will as well by the time that this is all over with.
I will say he does look cute in his video.
In which video?
Isn't he the one
That's not him in the video.
Oh, that wasn't him at the table?
That's his roommate.
Well,
okay.
his roommate's cute.
Yeah. Now, I'm glad you brought this up because there is a video. You need to go and watch it again. HauntedAF.com. Go to the companion blogs, episode 8, season 7. We shared this everywhere. This is JB's story. He's from Maryland. So I think this is all tied to my roommate as he's always had sleep paralysis. He loves going on ghost hunts and stuff, and I think something attached to him and is now in my house. While I love ghost stories and videos, I like them not in my house.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm about to raise his rent to cover the additional roommate. It started off kind of slow, like always, with tapping on the second floor walls. I was like, hey, it's right by the AC vents and water pipes. No big deal. One night, a while later, I heard what sounded like footsteps in the hallway so loud they woke me up. I shot my roommate a text. This is like 2 to 3 a.m. And I was like, keep it down, asshole. He messaged me back saying that he was at his girlfriend's house and that he would sage the house the next day. So weeks go by, nothing. I forget all about it. Then one evening, I'm super tired and stressed, trying to eat dinner at my kitchen table. Out of the corner of my eye, I keep seeing a black thing in the living room kind of darting around. I thought, I am too damn tired for this bullshit. A couple days later, I come home from work and the TV in my bedroom is on. I'm like, that's really weird.
Yeah.
So I'm brushing my teeth before bed when my roommate texts saying, hey, we have to sage the house again. I came home to my bedroom door open and my TV on. So they both keep their bedroom doors closed because of JB's dog, just to keep him out of there. I said, dude, my TV was on too. So he told me to sage the house right then. I was like, dude, it's 10:30 at night and I'm not doing this shit
not gonna
alone.
Go light up some sage.
Right? He's like, yeah, a grown-ass man slept in his jeans with the light on that night. The next night, I opened all the windows and doors, burned sage the whole house, saying, "Get out, you're not welcome." Then I said, "I'm going to walk my dog, and you better be gone by the time I get back." While I was out walking Buck, I thought, damn, did I get the closet and the bathroom? So I went home and I saged a second time, hit all the rooms. As soon as I walked out of my roommate's rooms from saging, the door slammed shut behind me. I like dropped a loaf in my pants.
Yeah, sure.
That's what he says.
Today,
Today,
loaf. I don't like that terminology.
it's kind of it's visceral, isn't it?
It really is.
Today, as I am typing this at work, my roommate emails to say that he whistled for my dog, and right after, he heard a mimic whistle from the steps. The good news is my dog isn't terrified, but I am.
Yeah.
There's a chance that I caught this on my Ring cameras.
Smith. I heard that. I heard that. That's Jamie. Tell him to look at the Ring cameras now.
Well, where'd it come from?
I heard it up there. Didn't you hear it up there?
Either way, the saging didn't work, and I need some help to get the ghost gone. And again, this is JB. So again,
but we can't help.
He did get it on his video. We can help. We are helping. So I have been,
but like we're not real like we're not the Ghostbusters.
No, but we are helping him. So I actually reached out to multiple paranormal groups in Maryland.
So somebody that can actually help.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So JB is in contact with 2 different groups right now.
Okay.
And it's funny because like I was just hitting up lots of people because sadly over COVID, a lot of these paranormal groups have disbanded.
Right.
And so,
sad.
yes, so a lot of them weren't responding or they weren't functioning anymore, but 2 of them did. So now we have this awkward moment where there are 2 different people who are contacting JB, very eager to come in and help him. And he's like, I feel like, it's kind of like dating 2 girls, it's like, well, God, who do I go out with first?
Can you just have them both? Yeah.
That's what I was thinking is like, try one first. And it sounds like there's enough activity.
Yeah. They can get an answer from either one.
Right. They need like 2 exterminators in this house. So he has plans for them to come over sometime in the next couple of weeks. And so we plan to have JB on about mid-April. We're going to give him a chance to get somebody in there. In the meantime, again, go watch this video and we'll keep you guys posted. Oh, and again, go look at the companion blog or go watch the YouTube video because I'll send you some pictures of Buck and we'll post the Christmas card that JB and his roommate sent out this year. It's
my God.
adorable.
Yes, it was fantastic.
Oh, and we do have to send out love to the roommate's girlfriend who is featured in the video and she's adorable. She's like, what the f***? I fucking heard that. I love her. So thank you. Thanks to all 3 of you guys for pitching in. We love this story.
All right, you guys, don't forget, check out hauntedaf.com for merch. Did you see Chris Jericho? He was wearing our Haunted AF shirt.
Can I tell you? Okay. So I saw he tagged us in that photo on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I looked at it. I was like, oh, how cute.
How sweet.
That's so sweet that he tagged us.
Like, so you didn't even notice.
I didn't notice the
AF.
t-shirt. And I thought, because we posted a video, like an old, he did an investigation in the Bridgewater Triangle, which is something we talked about last episode.
Right.
And so I posted that video in the companion blog and I thought, he must have seen that.
Right.
And it wasn't until Austin York reached out. He's a reporter for KRLD.
Of course a reporter's going to find it for us.
Yeah. And he was like, hey, nice t-shirt. Yes. And then you and I both, was that Saturday night?
It was Saturday night. We couldn't stop talking about it.
Yes. We're like texting back and forth.
By the way, the hottie tank top that he was wearing, it has been discontinued.
Boo.
Yeah, but we've got loads of other shirts, hats, mugs, stickers, our hoodies. They're really adorable. Super comfy too. Again, hauntedaf.com and check out the online store.
And once it gets a little warmer, we will go ahead. We'll find some other tank tops to post up there. I don't know why they discontinued that one because it was pretty cute. We
need a muscle tee.
Yeah, we sent that to him right after.
Yeah, way long time ago.
Way long time ago. And that's like a 3 times extra large on him, which
is so tight.
It's so, and my favorite part, the Haunted AF is faded.
Yeah.
Which means he's worn it a lot.
Literally had that same thought. I was like, dude wears this shirt all the time. I bet he gets out there and like gardens and stuff. And he's like, I'm gonna wear my haunted shirt.
Do you think he gardens? No, but I
think he watches people garden for him.
He's in his Haunted AF shirt. We'll take that.
Can we get him to wrestle in it though? How awesome would that be if he would like and like maybe ripped it off in the Hulk Hogan days?
Chris Jericho, if you will wrestle in the Haunted AF t-shirt and rip it off,
We will pay you nothing.
we'll pay you nothing. We'll send you another shirt, though.
We will.
Yeah, something different. By the way, we still need your stories. I don't know if y'all noticed this. We did not have any audio stories this
Oh,
week.
yeah, you're right.
'Cause
Sad.
people are not sending us audio. What's wrong? We love your voices. Everybody loves your voices.
Or is it that we just read theirs so hilariously?
I don't think so. And again, that's according to
That was
Apple.
sarcasm.
Yeah. So yes, help us out, help our listeners out more than anything. And if not, if that's a pain in the ass, just write it down. We love reading your stories.
That's it. That's a wrap, guys.
Just send that stuff to hauntedafpodcast@gmail.com so we can use it in season 7 of Haunted AF. That's it. That's a wrap.
That's it. That's a wrap.
Damn bird photos.